Hello everyone and welcome to this HubSpot tutorial for beginners. Every business hits a point where managing things through spreadsheets starts to cost more than it saves. If you feel like you're losing track of leads or your sales process feels like chaos, you're in the right place. We're going to walk you through the Smart CRM setup, explore the new Breeze AI ecosystem that automates your data entry, and show you exactly how to build your first sales pipeline. We'll be navigating through the contacts, deals, and marketing tabs so you can start seeing a return on your time immediately. Also, if you want to try HubSpot yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description and try it out for free. HubSpot isn't just a database. They've rebranded it as a smart CRM. The fundamental philosophy here is the unified view. Whether someone opens up an email, chats with a bot, or buys a product, all that data lives under one single contact record. When you first log in, you see your global navigation bar right here. This is your mission control. You have your contact, your CRM, your marketing, your sales, your service, content, and Breeze AI. Of course, you can find it here, or you can find it right here at the top right corner. The smart part of the CRM comes from the Breeze intelligence. HubSpot automatically enriches your data. If you add a contact with just an email address, HubSpot's background engine will pull their job title, company size, and social profiles automatically. This means less typing for you and more contacts for your sales team. Now, the first 5 minutes in the platform are the most important. To get the engine running, you need to follow some steps. First, email and calendar integration. You need to go over to the settings icon right here at the top, click on it. The goal here is to connect your Gmail and Outlook. So if you go over to your preferences, you can see under general, of course, you're going to click on email, and then connect personal email. This allows HubSpot to automatically log every email you send to a lead and sync your meetings. Imagine not having that because you didn't connect your personal email. Currently, it even uses the Breeze AI assistant to suggest the best times to follow up based on when your leads are actually active. And then you have the tracking code installation. Now here's the tip to these navigations. Once you're here, you can come over to Find or Ask and search for tracking. So once you search for tracking, you see tracking code, and that's what we want. So click on tracking code because we're talking about the tracking code installation. As you can see right here, copy and paste this track code into every page of your site just before the body tag. So once you copy this code and paste it into your site header, this turns on the web analytics. This allows you to see exactly which pages your leads are looking at even before they even talk to you. You also have advanced tracking, of course. And of course, if you're not working alone, you want to invite your team. So if you come over to users and teams, and depending on your plan, you can invite more members to join you in your work. Now we're going to go over to the contacts tab. You can find it under CRM, click on it, and you find contact. This is your digital Rolodex. In the current interface, you notice the Breeze AI agent. The Breeze AI agent can be found right here or at the bottom. Now what it does is it scans your list for duplicates or formatting errors and suggests fixes. When you click into a specific contact, you see the activity timeline. So as we've clicked on this contact, you can see catch up and activities. This shows every touch point. On the right hand side, you can see associations under the View All Associated Companies. This links this person to their company and any active deals. There are filter tools which you can explore, and the goal here is to segment your audience. You can create active lists that automatically update. For example, you can create a list of leads who haven't been contacted in 3 days, and HubSpot will keep that list updated in real time. The next part is the sales. So go ahead and click on sales and then the sales workspace. Now this is the heart of your revenue tracking. HubSpot uses a Kanban board. By default, your stages might be appointment scheduled, qualified to buy, presentation scheduled, and contract sent. These are just default stages that you might see. Now, once you go over to sales, you can click on it and you see some options. You can see the sales workspace, the target account, prospecting agents, documents, meeting schedulers, sequences, activity feed, forecasts, coaching playlists, and sales analytics. If you're in a business, these will mean a lot to you because these are different functions that can help you to grow your business and increase revenue. So, let's try the prospecting agent. Right here in the prospecting agent section, you can see automate your pipeline with prospecting agent plays. There are 4 points to take note of. You can create a play to define your prospecting strategy by selecting companies, personas, and buying signals. This also helps you to monitor companies for signals, find contacts, and draft personalized outreach automatically. So you can choose to start yourself or ask it to help you get started. Once you click on that, of course, as you can see at the top right corner, this is step 1 out of 5. With these stages or steps, you'll be providing HubSpot with the details required for it to provide you with a nice template in order to start your pipeline. For example, the first question is, who are your target companies? Then it says, select the company segments to enroll in this play. These accounts will be monitored for signals and researched automatically. So that's what it helps you to do. So of course you could add segments by creating a new segment if you don't have any, add them right here. And then go through the on-screen processes to complete the prospect pipeline. So how do you get people into the CRM? You use forms and landing pages. So the next place we'll be going to is the marketing tab. Once you click on marketing, you can go over to forms. Now HubSpot's drag and drop builder is incredibly intuitive. They've introduced smart forms. If a lead has already visited your site, the form can remember them and ask for new information like their phone number or budget rather than making them retype their name. So if you click on create form, you can see a few options of form templates. Really, these are not supposed to be so much, but of course, these are the options available. Of course, if you click on use template, you'll be able to make some adjustments and modifications to this existing template. Of course, if you come over to the plus icon here, you can add a step. For now, you have the first name, the last name, and email. Now, of course, once you're done personalizing or modifying this form, you could go to the top right, review and update, or have a preview before clicking on review and update. Now, once a person fills out a form, they are automatically created as a contact, and then you can trigger a follow-up email immediately. It's clear at this point that HubSpot's power lies in how these tools talk to each other. So if you want to try HubSpot yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description and try it out for free. The free version gives you the full CRM, basic marketing, landing pages, which is plenty to get your first campaign live. Now the biggest differentiator for HubSpot is Breeze AI. So let's click on it immediately. So we mentioned before you can access Breeze AI by clicking on this button right here. You can have the overview, the Breeze Studio, Knowledge Vault, Breeze Marketplace, or of course you can click on the assistant and you see it pop up from right to left. Now you can ask it to do anything, such as summarizing your last call with John Doe, or draft an intro email for this new lead, and it will use your CRM data to write something personalized. Now more to the Breeze AI, you have the content agent. If you come over to content, click on it, you have some options such as website pages, landing pages, blogs, videos, podcasts, case studies, and embeds. So for example, if you click on blog, which of course for the first time you need to start from scratch or start with AI because you don't have a blog already. So let's say you're done creating your blog. So right here, it can take a single blog post idea and generate the draft, the social media captions, and the promotional email in one go using your specific brand voice. And of course, something else which we used but we didn't mention, but of course, this is an AI addition to HubSpot. If you go over to sales, you have the prospecting agent. Now, this is a game changer for sales. It searches companies in your target market and finds intent signals, like if a company just raised a round of funding, and alerts you that it's a good time to reach out. If you can measure it, you can manage it. So go over to reporting for this option and then click on dashboards. Now, HubSpot comes with several pre-built dashboards for sales, marketing, and service. For beginners, I recommend starting with the sales outcomes. It will show you your close rate, average deal size, and pipeline health. The reporting assistant allows you to build custom charts using plain English. You can simply type right here, show me a bar chart of deals closed by each sales rep this month, and it will build a report for you instantly. Now, don't forget the HubSpot mobile app. Now, the app is a fully featured version of the desktop site. You can scan business cards to automatically create contact, record voice notes that Breeze will transcribe and attach to a deal, and even manage your social media posts while you're away from your desk. HubSpot is more than just a place to store phone numbers. It's the operating system for your business growth. By starting with a clean, smart CRM setup, connecting your tools early, and leveraging the Breeze AI agent, you are building a scalable foundation. You aren't just tracking data, you're creating a system that tells you exactly who to call, when to call them, and what to say. The biggest mistake beginners make is overcomplicating it. Start with the free tools, master the contact and deals workflow, and upgrade when your revenue justifies the advanced automation. If you want to try HubSpot yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description and try it out for free. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.